what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Red Mug Music. I am Brian, and I'm excited to let you know about a brand new album that's going to be coming out at the very end of July by the one and only Prince. This, to me, came out of completely nowhere. I had no idea this was a thing. In 2010, Prince was working on an album called Welcome to America. And he was going to follow that up with a tour called Welcome To. And he would call it Welcome to, whatever continent that he was in. But he never released that album. Now, everything I'm reading right now, everybody's saying, lost album. It wasn't a lost album. Prince was definitely known to do or work on, work on a project, as you've seen in my videos before about Prince, and completely abandon the album and everything about it. He's just like that. Now, this album would have came right after 2010, and it would have been the very next album. And to be honest, I have no idea why he decided to abandon it. Now, if you look at the songs, actually, I'm going to pull it up on my. Now, if you're streaming Apple Music, you can find this album on there. It's under Prince, called Welcome to America, the number 2, because that's how he did things. My guess about why he abandoned this album is because of the controversial, topics in there. That he's talking a lot about, some very controversial things like slavery and it's a very touchy subject, and maybe he felt strongly about it and then felt like it wasn't the time to release it. Maybe he'll release it later. So, and that's what they're doing now. I don't know if he wants it to be released, but we're going to get it. Now, the funny thing about it is in my records you see behind me, those are just my full length records. I've got several stacks of 45s in the garage. I don't have any Prince at all. So I had to pre-order, and I'll put some information in my description down below. I had to pre-order the album. Actually, it's Welcome to America. It's a 2 LP exclusive limited edition gold vinyl. And I'm very excited to get this. And actually, if you want to, I'll put some links down below to Amazon where you can go ahead and pre-order. You can go ahead and pre-order the Deluxe 2 LP. And I think it's got a 1 CD and a Blu-ray. I mean, it's just all this information that you can, or all this really cool stuff that you can get with this package. I'll list that down below. And I think it comes with a book also. And I think you can just get the CD. I'll put anything I can find. I'll put it in the description down below. Make it easy for you guys to just go click on it and go ahead and pre-order that. But I've already pre-ordered mine, so you should get yours. Now, I'll throw the track listing up on the screen here. I wanted to take a look. It starts out with Welcome to America. You've probably, if you haven't heard it, you can listen to it anywhere. You can pull it up on Apple Media or probably anywhere. Just pull it up. You can tell this particular song is definitely based on a lot of things that are on Prince's mind. He did tend to write a lot of music based on what was around him and what he saw and heard. So these are probably some things that were personal to him. But if you see the next one, it's called Running Game, Son of a Slave Master. So you can tell there's, pretty deep stuff there. Born to Die, 1,000 Light Years from Here, Hot Summer, Stand Up and Be Strong. That is a Soul Asylum cover, actually. So that's pretty cool. Check the Record. I can see that. I mean, I've never heard of any of these except for Welcome to America. Check the Record. It's probably, I would say that's probably some kind of a funk track there. That would be, I can't wait to hear that. Same Page, Different Book, When She Comes, 1010, Ren 1010, Yes. And it seems like I remember there's being a song in maybe an unreleased song called Yes. What am I thinking of? Was something maybe the Family did? I don't remember. I probably should have looked that up before talking about it. And then One Day We Will All Be Free. And a lot of the stuff that he has here is probably based on his spirituality. I know that he does mention it in Welcome to America. He's talking about the book there. So I'm excited for this album to come out, and I'm excited that I'm actually going to have a Prince record for the first time. I very often see the Purple Rain album just kind of floating around Walmart and whatever, but it's the clear sleeve, and the only art is on the actual vinyl itself, and I'm okay with that, but I need a sleeve. I need a cover. I want the paper around it. I need to have that, or I don't want it. But another thing I really like about this release is the artwork. As you see, I'll throw up on the screen, you can see pictures of Prince, and there's some video of Prince, and he had a really cool look here. You know, those boots were, they look pretty hot, actually. I don't mean hot as in good looking, I mean like warm, like they probably made his feet sweat. Anyway, I'm excited to hear about this unreleased album. Again, it came out, he wrote it in 2010. It was set to release it in 2011, and it just never came out. And we don't exactly know why. Maybe we'll find out a little bit of that later, but I'm excited to hear it. So comment down below if you think you might get this album. And don't forget, I've got some links down below. You can go ahead. I'll just make it easy for you. You can click on those, and it's from my shop, so it'll help me out. It doesn't cost any extra. They just give me some kickbacks, and I never utilize that. So anyway, that's it for me this week. Don't forget to follow me at Red Mug Music. So before I go, I want to talk about my sponsor, which is Holly Carter. Her Instagram, actually, she posts a lot of really funny stuff on there. It's called Holly Ever After. That's Holly with an I, Holli, and then Ever After. It used to be Doable Disney. If you've been watching the channel, you've seen me talk about her before. But Doable Disney ended up being banned or blocked on Instagram, and she thought maybe it was because it had like a pornographic, it was taken pornographically. So once she never even thought of it. I haven't either. It's never occurred to me, never occurred to her. So after that, she just couldn't shake the fact that maybe that's what that was. So she ended up changing it. But she changed it to a really good name, Holly Ever After. I love that name. Anyway, if you're ready to book your next vacation to Disney World, Disneyland, Universal, she's great at Universal, or your next cruise, go or scan this QR code I'll put up. So all you got to do is just aim your phone at this QR code, like you're taking a picture, and it'll go directly to where you can request a free, no obligation quote. Find out what it's going to cost for you to finally give yourself and your family something that you deserve. So again, the personalized service and expert guidance you need for the vacation you deserve. Holly Carter, vacation consultant with the magic for less travel, and her Instagram at Holly Ever After. You won't be sorry. Well, that's it for me this week. I'm glad that you can hang out with me. Again, don't forget to go ahead and get that pre-order in, so before they run out. And I'll put the description down below, some links so you can go to Amazon and go ahead and get this ordered. But that's it for this week. I'll see you guys next time.